Ladies and gentlemen, we're joined by head coach Steve Cherundolo. Uh, we'll go straight into questions. Steve, if you could just hit unmute on your end right there.
Already done. Crystal's one step ahead of you.
Perfect, thank you. First question, Sydney from MLS Soccer.
Hey, Steve, good evening. First off, congratulations on the win. Congratulations on advancing to the next round. Rough going kind of early in the season, but now one step closer to that trophy. Guess how does it feel to be that much closer to repeating as MLS Cup champions?
Yeah, I don't agree completely with your statement of it being a rough start. I think going into the Champions League final, I think we were close to or equal to St. Louis in the West, having a little over 2 points a game average. So doing really well for most of the season. There was a dry spell in the summer, as expected, but for most of the season, I think we've been playing pretty well. And yeah, we are obviously happy to, at this stage of the season, defending well, taking care of our chances. I do think tonight we could have done better with our chances, but certainly last week at home, we did well with our chances and set pieces. So the important moments of the game, we are focused and we are performing well at the moment. And maybe the most important thing is we are healthy. And at this stage of the season, with the amount of games we've played, is an achievement all in itself.
Josh Gross, go ahead.
Thank you, Steve. Congratulations on the win in the series. To win the series this way in Vancouver with a shutout, is it any kind of a statement on what kind of competitive team LAFC is in this playoff moment? How do you see this performance, and what does it say about your team?
Well, I think it's always a goal of ours, and certainly my own personal philosophy on how to play this game and to coach a team is to be well balanced and to be able to have solutions in all phases of the game. And tonight, the last 15, 20 minutes, defending a deeper block and your inbox defending was excellent, and it was important and needed. And I think this time of year to close games out, it's also very important to have the belief and to show others you can keep a clean sheet, also away from home. So, it could be that we go away in the next round. We'll see who qualifies, but in the case that Seattle qualifies, we're away on turf. So, yes, it's important for the belief for our own selves, but also to show others, we can do it there too.
And one more from me. Going with Nathan Ordaz at halftime, and keeping Carlos Vela off the field for the last 5 minutes. What was your thinking there, and how big a spot is that for Nathan? Obviously, you felt he could do it; you wouldn't have put him in, but that seems like a pretty big moment for him.
Yeah. Look, Carlos was struggling a little bit this week with some back issues, so wasn't exactly fresh, and the amount of minutes were limited. So we decided to use him later in the game. To give us what he had, and he did. He was really good when he came on. And for Nathan, works hard, had a couple good moments. Needs more time, really, to be a regular contributor for this team. But he will, and his future is very bright.
Thank you.
Justin Ruderman, go ahead.
Hi, Coach. Congratulations on the win and advancing. Josh asked about Nathan. I just also 3 changes to the starting lineup. Just what were you looking for in those adjustments, and did you see what you were hoping for?
Yes, I did. Not starting Giorgio tonight. It was an effort to. We thought Vancouver would be very direct and hit a lot of balls in over top and try to stretch outs, and they did exactly that. And having Aaron and Murray in there, two very physical and runners, also helped, but also just rotating a little bit and getting some fresh legs, and getting a couple more guys with some more minutes leading into the most critical part of the season. And with Kellen as well, balancing our midfield, giving us a little more defensive thinking and prowess, as opposed to Maddie, and up top with Mario, also some fresh legs. We do have learned against Vancouver, especially here, the more you can press their center backs earlier and higher up the field, the more balls will scoop up in midfield, and the more opportunities we'll have. And Mario did his part tonight and drew a penalty and was worked his tail off for 45 minutes. So it was good. We were happy with his performance.
One more from me. You had a couple discussions, it seemed, with Sartini, one just before halftime and then one after the game. Were you discussing the refereeing, or what was those discussions about?
Yeah, most moments in the game. I don't want to get into too many details, but just moments of the game. That's all. There's absolutely no issues between us. I have a great deal of respect for him and understanding for his frustrations tonight. Some calls didn't go his way, and look, he's an emotional guy, and that's fine. We all react differently to situations, and his is a little more energetic than maybe mine is. And not to the referee's liking. So it was it. We just discussing certain plays. That's all. Nothing really to report.
Thank you, and have a safe flight home.
Thank you.
Final question from Sydney. Go ahead.
Steve, obviously, Max, every time he comes back here in Vancouver, kind of an emotional situation. Obviously, not his first time there, but first time in a playoff situation. Comes in, makes 5 saves for you all, a couple of big saves to keep it level. I mean, for him, how's talking to him this week, how was he able to balance those emotions and really in the end come away with a really big performance for you all?
Yeah, if the fans here knew Max, they wouldn't have reacted that way to him. He loves that and feeds off of that, and it makes him actually stronger and more focused and better. Max was fantastic tonight. He's been very good in the past couple of weeks and had a very steady, solid game. He came up with beginning the second half a very big save, a little half breakaway with Larea on the right side. Other than that, all the other saves were good, but nothing spectacular. Certainly something we expect from our goalkeepers. But he's excellent and he feeds on those moments. It only makes him better. So